All right, I will jump in just a moment. Let's see. Zoom is open. Okay, cool, cool. Hey everyone. All right, this is the 13th principle, and this is honoring your physical body as a temple. Now, we've all, I'm sure, been to a temple before. What makes a temple special? I don't know exactly. It's an attempt at setting aside a space where people can go and have some sort of connection to each other in life. That's what I'd say a temple is. And when you really start to look at who you are in your reality, you'll realize that your body is able to be a temple. And I'm sure that's cliche. You may have heard that before, but it really is. I mean, you can't leave your body. If you could, do it right now. Right? You can't just do it on command. Your body's actually you. You're here. And you can fight that all you want. You can pollute your body all you want. You can hang out in your mind and not even be aware of what's going on in your body. And I mean, I had done that for years, totally neglected the fact that I'm actually here breathing with the body, with, this awesome vessel that's able to do so many things. I would just neglect it. And I've since made the decision to stop doing that. And it's a process. You have to build into your schedule things like self-care and routines to work out. But even more importantly than that, at least equally as importantly, is looking at this very important point. Your thoughts and emotions and the energy that you participate in is literally abusing your physical body. Let me say that again. Your thoughts, your emotions, especially the subconscious stuff like back chat, the secret mind, that is abusing and tearing apart your physical body. The energy itself comes from your physical body. Have you ever noticed how the cells in your body actually produce energy? Have you ever rubbed your hands together and there's heat? That's the energy. That same mechanism is what's creating all these thoughts and emotions going on in your mind, and why sometimes you feel like you can't even stop thinking, especially going to bed. Here's something you can do. Use your body and breathe. Because when you breathe, I mean, the breath does so much, but it actually intercepts those loops of the energy going, and then you can come back to here and be present. Now, really effective living, I've had times of this, is where you're here in awareness just as you, as your body. And your mind is a tool by which you can calibrate yourself and your actions and your thinking to doing what's actually best. But a really effective calibrated mind is not racing everywhere. It's not spinning around and trying to do 20 things at once. It's just here, one step at a time. And that is what it actually looks like to honor your physical body as a temple, because again, your body is you. It contains all your DNA. You've always had it. You had it since you were conceived, and you will have it until your last breath. And then at your last breath, well, no one actually knows what happens then, but I promise you, your body will return back to the earth and will go back to the whole ecosystem. And so let's use this body to the fullest of our ability to support every body in the world. So let's break this down. What does the physical body as a temple actually mean? It's a really cool one. I honor and support my physical body as an expression of me. I'm just reading in the description here. I honor and support my physical body as an expression of me. Wow. I nurture it and care for it in order to ensure my best possible expression in this life. Cool. There's that word expression again. Actually, look up what express means. It's pretty cool. It's like pressing outward. It's literally like X means out, and press is like to press. So you got what's on the inside and you're pressing it outward. And you need to have your body in the best condition to be able to do that effectively. I nurture it and care for it in order to ensure my best possible expression in this life. I take into consideration the impact of thoughts and emotions on the physical body, and within this, I commit myself to practice self-awareness and self-care through not only diet and physical wellness, but also internal stability and clarity. So now, a lot of people, when you see this, you're gonna say, "Oh, my physical body, yeah, I gotta work out, or I gotta, sweat, or whatever, stretch and or not eat bad food. And yes, obviously that's part of it. But what I really want to emphasize to you is internal stability and clarity. That's how you really honor your body. Without inner stability, what do you have? Instability. There's ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster, right? Without clarity, what do you have? Confusion, unknown, overwhelm, stress. And when you really look at what is stress do to the body, and what do these thoughts do to the body, especially when it's all out of whack, especially living in our world where we have more toxins than ever, there's more electromagnetic chaos than ever. There's just so much going on. To honor your body, yes, it's physical stuff you put in it, but it's also really looking at yourself and then applying and living these principles that I've been discussing over the past couple of weeks. And that, my friends, is how you honor your physical body as a temple. And then when you really start to understand the whole deeper level behind what is your body really, and really understanding the interconnectedness of all things, then you'll really get why this is a living principle to honor your body as a temple, because it is. And then with that, we can use our body to live and express and feel more happiness and joy and bliss and all of that, but also feeling the sense of power that comes from your directive will to actually do things, to actually move in this world and not just think about stuff that you want to create for yourself, but actually move your body in the way that you need to talk to people, to connect with people, to move things around. And that movement with your body is how we actually create and build and sculpt in this physical universe that we live in. It's not just the mind. You can use the mind. It's like planning for a building, for example, and you're an architect. Well, one, you need to lay out the whole blueprints and you need to know what you're doing. That's where the mind comes in. But then you have to actually go and move the building, or you have to go talk to people and persuade people why they should build a building. Maybe you have to pay them, maybe you have to incentivize them. But that's, again, that's how reality works. You can start with the mind, but there's a physical aspect to everything, and your physical body is the way that you're going to get into connection with that. And then you can start directing everything that's here so it's actually a best outcome for all. And we all know that the world could use more of that right now. So, all right, everyone, thank you for watching. I'm going to keep more live streams coming. This is the end of the principles. But if you haven't seen them all, go back from the beginning, really study these. There's a reason that I'm making these. And get clear on your own principles. Now I can make some more videos in the future about how do you go about creating your own principles for yourself. But I would suggest these past 13 that I've done are the most sound starting off point. And then with these as your starting point, you can now really start to create on solid foundation, most likely for the first time ever in your life. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. Got plenty more coming.